Hey there, design lovers. Welcome back to Aesthetic Nest channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most timeless and functional interior styles, Scandinavian design, but with a twist. We're focusing on small spaces. If you've ever felt like your apartment or tiny home could use a refresh, this video is packed with fresh, minimalist, and cozy ideas to maximize your space while keeping that signature Scandinavian charm. Scandinavian design is all about simplicity, functionality, and warmth. It's perfect for small interiors because it emphasizes clean lines, natural light, and clutter-free living. But how do you make it work when square footage is limited? That's exactly what we're breaking down today, section by section, with practical tips, must-try trends, and some hidden tricks to make your space feel bigger and brighter. Before we jump in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our design guides. We've also included timestamps below if you want to skip to a specific section. Now, let's get started. Segment 1. The core principles of Scandinavian design. Scandinavian design isn't just about aesthetics. It's a philosophy rooted in simplicity and functionality. The first key principle is minimalism, but not in a cold or sterile way. Instead, it's about curated simplicity, keeping only what you need and love. In small spaces, this means avoiding overcrowding and letting each piece breathe. Think clean surfaces, hidden storage, and furniture with slim profiles. Another essential element is natural light. Scandinavian countries have long winters, so maximizing light is crucial. For small interiors, this means sheer curtains, mirrors strategically placed opposite windows, and light-reflecting colors like whites, soft grays, and pale woods. If your space lacks windows, consider layered lighting, warm overhead lights, task lighting, and candles to mimic that cozy Nordic glow. Finally, texture and warmth are what makes Scandinavian interiors feel inviting. Even in a tiny room, you can incorporate knit throws, sheepskin rugs, and wooden accents to add depth. The trick is balancing these textures without overwhelming the space. A single statement piece, like a chunky knit blanket or a rustic wooden stool, can make all the difference. Segment 2. Space-saving furniture hacks. Small spaces demand smart furniture choices, and Scandinavian design offers some genius solutions. First up, multifunctional pieces. A sofa bed is an obvious pick, but have you considered a storage ottoman a fold-out dining table, or a wall-mounted desk. These pieces save floor space while keeping your home clutter-free. Brands like IKEA, of course, and Muto specialize in sleek, space-saving designs, perfect for tiny apartments. Next, let's talk floating furniture. Scandinavians love wall-mounted shelves, hanging nightstands, and even floating vanities. This not only frees up floor space, but also creates an airy, open feel. For example, instead of a bulky bookshelf, try a few minimalist wall shelves in light wood. They'll hold your essentials without dominating the room. Another underrated trick: furniture with legs. Sofas, beds, and tables with exposed legs create a sense of openness by allowing light to flow underneath. This small visual trick makes the room feel larger. Pair this with light-colored furniture, think oak, ash, or white painted wood, to enhance the effect. Segment 3. Color and material palette for small spaces. Scandinavian color schemes are famously light and neutral, but that doesn't mean boring. The classic white-on-white look is a safe bet for small spaces, but you can also experiment with soft pastels like sage green, blush pink, or sky blue for a subtle pop. The key is keeping walls and large furniture neutral, then adding color through decor, pillows, art, or a single accent wall. When it comes to materials, natural elements are non-negotiable. Light woods like pine, birch, or beech keep the space feeling warm yet airy. If you want contrast, introduce black metal accents. Think lamp frames, cabinet handles, or picture frames for a modern touch. Just avoid heavy, dark woods, which can make a small room feel cramped. And let's not forget textiles. Scandinavian design thrives on layered textures. Linen curtains, wool rugs, and cotton upholstery add coziness without bulk. In a tiny bedroom, for example, a neutral linen duvet with a chunky knit throw creates depth without overwhelming the space. Segment 4. Clever storage solutions that blend in. One of the biggest challenges in small spaces is storage, but Scandinavian design has some genius ways to hide clutter while keeping things stylish. The first rule: built-ins are your best friend. Think window seats with hidden compartments, under-bed drawers, or floor-to-ceiling cabinets that blend seamlessly with your walls. The goal is to maximize vertical space without making the room feel cramped. Another smart trick is dual-purpose furniture with hidden storage. A classic example, a coffee table with lift-up lids or a bed frame with pull-out drawers. Even something as simple as floating shelves with woven baskets can keep everyday items out of sight while adding texture. Scandinavian brands like String Furniture and Nordic Nest offer modular shelving that's both functional and beautiful. For kitchens and bathrooms, where space is tight, open shelving with uniform containers, think glass jars or neutral bins, keeps things organized without visual chaos. If you prefer closed storage, opt for light, wood, or white cabinets to maintain that airy feel. And don't forget the power of hooks and wall-mounted racks, perfect for hanging pots, towels, or even plants. Segment 5. Lighting tricks to expand your space. Lighting can make or break a small space, and Scandinavians are masters at using it to create warmth and depth. The golden rule: layer your lighting. Instead of relying on one harsh overhead light, combine ambient task and accent lighting for a cozy, dynamic feel. Start with a simple pendant light like the iconic pH lamp for general brightness. Then add wall sconces or table lamps in corners to eliminate shadows. Mirrors are another secret weapon. Placing a large mirror opposite a window instantly doubles the natural light and makes the room feel bigger. For a Scandinavian twist, choose a thin-framed or round mirror in light wood or black metal. You can even cluster smaller mirrors for an artistic touch. And let's talk about candles and fairy lights, because no Nordic home is complete without them. A few unscented pillar candles on a tray or LED fairy lights draped over a bookshelf add that signature high glow. Just keep wires hidden and opt for warm white tones to avoid a cluttered look. Segment 6. DIY Scandinavian Decor Projects. Want to add personal flair without breaking the bank? Try these easy DIY Scandinavian decor projects. First up, handmade wooden wall art. All you need is a few pieces of light plywood, a saw, and some sandpaper. Cut them into geometric shapes, stain them in soft tones, and arrange them in an asymmetrical gallery wall. Instant minimalist statement piece. Another fun idea: upcycle old furniture with white paint and new handles. A dated dresser or side table can look straight out of a Copenhagen boutique with a matte white finish and sleek brass knobs. For texture, try DIY macrame plant hangers or a chunky knit blanket. Even beginners can learn a basic stitch. And don't overlook nature-inspired crafts. Pressed flowers in simple frames, a driftwood shelf, or even a painted terracotta pot in pastel tones can add organic charm. The key is keeping it simple. Scandinavian design celebrates imperfections, so don't stress over perfection. Segment 7. Common mistakes to avoid. Even with the best intentions, it's easy to slip up when decorating small spaces. The biggest mistake? Going overboard with dark colors. While moody hues are trendy, they can make a tiny room feel like a cave. Stick to light walls and floors, then add depth with small dark accents like a black picture frame or charcoal throw pillow. Another pitfall: too much clutter. Scandinavian design thrives on negative space, so resist the urge to fill every corner. Instead, edit ruthlessly if something doesn't serve a purpose or spark joy. Donate it. And beware of oversized furniture. A giant sectional might be comfy, but it'll swallow a small living room. Opt for low-profile sofas and armless chairs instead. Finally, ignoring scale. A huge piece of art or an oversized rug can overwhelm a petite room. Stick to smaller, multiple artworks and properly sized rugs. Pro tip: leave 6 to 12 inches of floor visible around the edges. And there you have it, your ultimate guide to Scandinavian decorating for small spaces. Whether you're in a studio apartment or just looking to simplify, these tips will help you create a home that's both stylish and functional. Remember, Scandinavian design is all about balance, light and warmth, minimalism and coziness, form and function. If you tried any of these ideas, let us know in the comments. We'd love to see your before and afters. And if you're craving more design inspiration, check out our videos on Japandi interiors or small space organization hacks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a design tip. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy decorating.